because we're still gonna say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. With that, got another one coming to you. We're gonna get right into it because Jacob is waking up, man. Our people is waking up, whether they know, whether they called or whether they chosen, because we know for many are called, but few are chosen. So a lot of us is just called into this, and it's a new wave of Israelites, man. It's like a new generation for the brothers that's over 40, like 38. It's a whole new generation that's coming into this truth, man. So we have to set foundation. We are the elders, and I know the pain might be unbearable. It might feel like you can't take no more of this hell that's going on in America, man. But because as you know, we were brought here as a punishment. So this is not a place for us to be living it up or just having fun or like the rest of the world is, because as you know, the rest of the world is headed for destruction. So, and I want to get into this because sometimes Yahweh, he will put a sickness with his chosen. He'll put a sickness on you or plague you with something that'll keep you drawn into him so you don't become destroyed with the rest of the world. So it's a reason. Maybe depression, maybe something you're dealing with that you feel weak, you feel like you're at the point of death. But it's a reason he's doing that. He's doing that because if he doesn't do that, you'll destroy yourself. And he's not trying to let his chosen ones destroy themselves. That means he got us protected, man. Supernatural realm. No matter when destruction comes, some type of way, we're gonna come up out of it. It says, and we're coming out of it now. We're gonna get into it. Jeremiah 30:8. It said, "For it shall come to pass in that day," said the Lord of hosts, "that I will break his yoke from off thy neck." Who is his yoke? I mean, it's talking about the so-called white man. From off thy neck, man, when we come out of this captivity. Because we're still in captivity, man. As you can see right here, this is a prophecy, man. He said that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. And Yahweh Shah is doing that, man. The angels are doing that, man. Curses are being reversed. He said, "I will burst thy bonds. Strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." Right. It's talking about Esau mainly and the rest of these hidden nations, man. Because we serve these people, man. We as you see, we buy everything. If you go in the corner store, who posted up in the hood, you got Arabs set up in our hood, man. Damon Dash even said it even more. He said one time, he said black people are like what? Like liquid money, man. Just like a faucet, man. Okay? It says, "and will burst thy bonds." So Yahweh Shai is going to do this. Nobody else is going to get us out this captivity. Not your mother, not your father, not our... Nobody but these angels, man. It's going to be a supernatural event that's going to take place, man. It says, "Strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Yahweh, their Yahweh Shah, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore Fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, said thou Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Yasha'Allah, for I will save thee from afar. That's talking about afar. It's talking about the place we are in right now. It's talking about America. And that seed from the land of their captivity. It's talking about them. That's talking about now. It's talking about America. It said Jacob shall return and shall be in rest. So that kills that logic of the people in Israel being the Israelites. That 1948, when the people of Israel was supposed to be the Holy Land, the Israel came back to that was all a bullshit lie, man. It was propaganda. Look, it said the land of their captivity. Those people didn't go into captivity. Who's the only nation that went into captivity? It's us. He said, Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet. Right, so until we return into the Holy Land, that land over there, after that land get destroyed and get rebuilt, because it's going to be destroyed and it's going to get rebuilt by our captors. These other nations going to build our gates up. It's going to be a reversal of things, like Lazarus. Remember the story of Lazarus and the rich man? That was a symbol of that was Esau's end and Jacob's beginning, meaning our kingdom of heaven. Because our heaven is going to be on earth, okay? And that's what we got to look forward to, man. So, it says, and none shall make him afraid. Right now, man, we got to worry about all type of shit, man. Got to worry about these cops. Got to worry about our own brothers trying to kill us, man. You got to worry about these no good ass females trying to set us up, man. All type of shit, man. So we not at rest right now. Because why? We're still under those curses. It said, but look what Yahweh Shai is saying. This is speaking to his elect. For I am with thee. I am with thee, said the Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, where I have scattered thee. Right? Because all nations will be destroyed in this big war, or what we call Armageddon, which is about to take place. Which all these nations going to be fighting against each other. And then Yahweh Shai and the angels going to come on the scene. He said, well, look, whether I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. So guess what? Yahweh Shai is still going to punish us. He's doing that because he loves us. He said, when the book of Job, whom he love, he correcteth. But if thou is not with chastisement, thou is a illegitimate son. I mean a bastard. I mean if you just doing what you're doing out here and you're not being corrected, I mean you're a bastard. Will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus said the Lord, thy bruise is incurable and thy wound is grievous. Right? Because there's a lot of the chosen one, like it's a saying that God give his most hardest battles to his most realest soldiers, something like that, along that line. So it's a lot of brothers and sisters that's in the truth, that's dealing with some real, maybe a disease, man. There's a lot of people that's dealing with real diseases or real plagues in their body from their past lives, or stuff they dealing with, man. I'm talking about real sicknesses. But that's a reason. And these people have went trying to get cured for this and still can't get cured. But now things are changing, and we're being healed. Look, listen to this. He said, for thus said the Lord, thy bruise is uncurable. Thy bruise is uncurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that they may be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. I mean, these women, man. All these women just give a damn about you, man. Which these supposed to be your wives, man. Because once a man go into a woman, that's your wife, man. So it says, there's none to plead thy cause, that they may be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. So it's the Father that did whatever sickness or whatever plague he put on you. He put this on you, and he put it to where nobody can heal you from this. Only him. Only he can be able to. He said, whatever type of mental sickness or whatever, all thy lovers have forgotten thee. Thee seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitudes of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. So he did this because our sins were increased. So he's the one that jacked you up. He's the one that put the sickness on you. He's the one that put this hell on you, man. It's him. He said, why, Jeremiah 35, why cries for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Because the sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee. Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all thee that devour thee shall be devoured. All thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. Right. It's talking about these other nations, man. And we in those times where the table is turning, man. It's turning around. It's going into our favor, man. Us being the Israelites. It says, they shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they prey upon thee will give for a prey. Look at this, Jeremiah 30:17. For I will restore health unto thee, and heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord. Right, so Yahweh is going to heal us, man. Some type of way, man. He's going to heal us. And that's happening right now. We in healing season, man. It's a lot of our chosen ones are being healed from shit that got them bugged out for the years, man. I'm talking about mentally sick. Physically sick too. But now the tables are turning and curses are being lifted off us, man. It's I will heal thee of thy wounds, said that Yahweh, because thee called thee an outcast. Right, that's talking about the so-called Negroes. That's talking about us, man. Who the only one they call outcasts, man? Who've been treated like pure shit. Still, for over 400 years, man. That's us. We're outcasts, man. Look at that. This is Zion, who no man seeketh after. Right. Just like at the bottom of the chain of the food valve of everything, man. Just low. Low people, man. Look at this. Restoration of Jacob. Thus said the Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap. The city is talking about back over there, Jerusalem. It's going to be rebuilt. And the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. Right? It's talking about when it be rebuilt. But first it got to be destroyed, because we can't have Esau over there right now. Edom, the Edomites. These so-called, those Israelites, white Jews over there. people, sodomites, they over there right now, man. You got all type of wickedness going over there right now, man. You think we gonna be over there with that going on over there, man? Hell no, man. Esau's gonna be in the goddamn field, man. Where he's supposed to be at, man. The rest of these goddamn heathens, man. It said, Jeremiah 30:19, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them. So that kill that logic of it, of they won't be children making in the kingdom of heaven. Fuck them. Hell yeah, we're gonna be making babies. It says it right here, 30:19, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children shall be as aforetime, man. So we're going to be rebuilded, man, like the days of old. Like the days of King David, man. When we was back in power, man. When we had all these nations under us, man. When King David and King David was what? Bloodthirsty for Esau, man. He hated these Edomites. So we're gonna get back to that, man. And this time it's gonna be forever. That's full time, man. And all these curses can be broken, man. We gotta go through these hell with our women, with Esau, man, with our children, man. We just can be at peace forever, man. Just living like kings, like we were supposed to be back in our past lives, man. And with that, I'll say shalom.